It's not a rumor.
She's not saying that she said that. So why would you say that?
She did say it. I have the audio.
Why? No, she didn't. She said they were fake.
All right, we live bombing, y'all. Here we go.
You were like, she said something about context. You guys are like, I think it's dumb that you're lying when I could easily pull up text messages of people admitting all this stuff. Do you like? Do I really have to do all that? That's dumb.
When you say people, you act like there's a mass of people.
Doesn't matter. People, what? 2 people, 3. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't play semantics. This is stupid to me.
You are playing semantics. When you say
No, you're playing semantics.
Why is my shit
Just
low?
admit
Hold on,
what
y'all.
you did and keep it pushing, but stop trying to act like you're gonna expose people and that people are fake and X, Y, and Z when you're the main one.
But I'm not fake though. That's
You are. You're the fakest one on YouTube.
Here we go. All right, we live bombing, y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
Bye. F off my line.
Oh, damn.
Playing them stupid games with y'all.
Damn.
You thought this
I done
was.
missed all of
People
it.
is dumb.
Y'all done missed all of it. Fuck it. Here
I
we
can't
go.
believe
Hold
he's
on.
gonna sit over here and lie and act like he didn't say that, and I know he sent these effing photos. I have proof. And you want to talk about, I think you're disingenuous and I think X, Y, and Z, and you had an issue with me. I never had an issue with you. I'm not going to sit over here and say something I don't have proof of. This Negro was sending this married woman messages talking about he loved her. They were having an emotional affair. They were. It's what it is. But that's why you have to be careful when you associate yourself with people that are talking about they're going to expose other people, especially let me just give words of advice for people. If you know that you're effing with somebody that's messy, somebody that you know is messy, and you're trying to have some sort of inappropriate relationship with them behind the scenes, don't do that to yourself, because not only are they going to get exposed, but you're going to get exposed. Someone says emotional and verbal affairs just as real as physical cheating. And then trying to play dumb. Like, oh, well, people, you act like it's a mass of people. I'm not going to play stupid with you.
Oh, man, we done missed the good part, man. She was arguing with Angel.
Now you're trying to act like
the simp and the tramp. Here we go.
This person has the freaking nudes. They do. But am I going to post a picture of the nude? No. But I swear on everything I love, he sent this person a new picture. And y'all are talking about his girlfriend, but I don't owe her no loyalty. If she's hurt or whatever, that's his fault. You have a boyfriend online talking all this ish about people throwing sneak dissing and shots at people and all this other stuff. And he's cheating emotionally online, sending D pics. And then you want to talk about exposing somebody. You got me effed up. I don't play that. I don't play that at all. Somebody over here calling me from Nevada. It's like, no. He broke up his, and honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if his girlfriend don't care.
Hold on, y'all.
I wouldn't be shocked, because I'm sure this is something that he's used to doing.
This is Paris Milan.
To me that these black men use their platforms to be ping-ponging vag. Like, this is crazy to me. These Negroes pander. Nikki, don't be dumb. Please don't be stupid. For y'all to ask me for the nude photo, you know that could get my channel shut down. And first of all, in my state of California, that's like a form of revenge porn. He did not send the photo to me directly, but I'm telling you, he sent the ish. So I can't post the photo on here and then one of y'all's gonna screenshot it. Come on, let's not be stupid now. Let's not be dumb. Yes, it will. But I just think it's insane to me how people will talk about somebody's fake and this person, I don't feel like it's genuine. You feel me? I just don't feel like this and I just don't feel like that. And it's like, you don't feel I'm genuine because you know that you're not genuine. And then to sit over here and talk about a Patreon and a Cash App, who cares if I'm getting paid to do what I do? Who cares? You're selling t-shirts. So should I call you a fraud because you sell t-shirts?
Yo.
Really?
Let me tell y'all something, man. This DJ Pope situation is putting simps out of business. It's making girls go ridiculous.
being fake and all this other
This
stuff.
is the greatest thing that ever happened.
The reason why you feel bad
Oh
is
God.
because you're doing the same ish.
I done missed streaming the whole conversation because my
Same ish.
computer was fucking up. But here we go. Let's see what
I don't
you
think
talking about.
You know, in the black community, black men could do stuff like this. They could lie to y'all, pander to y'all, be claiming that they love they black women so much and cheating on them, and y'all still gonna support them. So all I'm saying is keep my name out your mouth. That's it. And y'all should know me by now to know enough. I'm not gonna sit over here and lie on nobody. People may be reluctant to believe what it is that I'm talking about initially, but y'all should pretty much know that if I'm telling you this, I'm not just gonna sit over here and lie about no bullish. Let's know. I'm telling you this Negro sent it. I'm telling you that he sent it. But I'm not gonna sit over here and post a picture. Again, he said he was gonna expose somebody. He made this video, and let me tell you, this person told me that if he tries to expose them, they're gonna post the nude picture, but they're gonna blur his D out. So they have the picture. So if y'all want it, he better shut his mouth, because if he dares try to think he's gonna expose that person, this person is gonna release the nude. So it ain't gonna be coming from me. It'll come from that person. Release
the nudes.
I'm done.
Release the hounds. Let me stop.
This exactly. I don't ask questions. I know you're sitting.
This is why I tell y'all niggas stop sending these bitches dick pics, man. That's a middle school shit, man.
That's crazy.
That shit distasteful.
Angel is as black as Evelyn Lozada. He's not black. Child. Oh. Maybe I should take my number off because people keep calling. This is not a call-in. I just wanted to talk to him briefly. I don't know how to take my number off. But yeah, don't call up here lying. He said her name when he was on the phone. No, it wasn't. It's not the Chris lady he's talking about. It's someone else that he keeps threatening to expose people. And so this person has the receipts of the D. And then let me tell you something, though. This is how sick he is. He is so intent on getting an ego trip off of him sending these D pics. He's like, he didn't say, oh, well.
She said he's sick.
You know what? You're right. I'm wrong. X, Y, and Z. This Negro even admitted basically indirectly that he know I'm telling the truth because he's like, well, how big is it? If you didn't do this, you wouldn't be asking no questions like that. Who asked something like that? Who asked that?
But she laughed when he asked that.
How do you know it's him in the picture?
Laughing
Let's
now.
Not be stupid. Come on now.
Yeah, that shit big, ain't it?
He asked, yeah, he's like, well, how big is it? What'd you think of it? Don't ask me that. Do not.
Oh, this has been an eventful weekend, y'all. Y'all don't understand.
Why are you calling back?
Oh shit, part 2.
Come at that white woman like that. Why you don't say that white woman like that?
Just on something else. Something else. No.
He said, why you ain't come at that white woman?
Female. Yeah, no. He hoping you thumbs up his. Yeah, he's getting a trip off of that, and that's why I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, what'd you think about it? Like, no, the F.
He sounded real Spanish too. Why ain't come at that white woman like that?
I'm just scared if he was talking to some of y'all subscribers behind the scenes with one alleged, if this is not for me, one alleged that they have some meetup going on or whatever. But if y'all were actually doing that, that's scary.
Woo! Oh God!
Asking you if you seen it was a gateway question to sexual harassment, child.
Why'd you come
I like Angel, but my
like
spirit
that?
told me something wasn't right. Dang. He wanted advertising for it. He's like, well, how big is it? Who asked that? A 10-year girlfriend. But I just like how when he started the conversation off, he really tried to lie. Like he really was like, oh, well, you were mad because you thought Chrissy's followers were saying X, Y, and Z about you. I'm like, no. I was not holding Chrissy accountable for what her followers said. I spoke to the followers directly. So, yeah. Woo! 10 years, no ring, but he's pro-black. 10 years, no ring.
Oh, this shit giving me
no ring. But black women are listening to him about black empowerment, and he's trying to tell y'all I'm frauding and finessing. Child, boo.
Oh, I'm gonna need an Advil.
This sounds like the two of y'all was in a relationship that didn't work. No, it sounded like you was probably in a relationship with him and you wanted him. I ain't got nothing. No. I hope he is proud. Great.
Oh,
Yeah, mods, if anybody is mentioning any other YouTubers, please block them. This ain't got nothing to do with whoever y'all mentioning in the chat. This ain't got nothing to do with them.
no,
I'll speak about that tonight. What time is it? I got 30 minutes to speak about that.
answer the phone again, please.
No, I'm not keeping this live. Not.
Oh, but I am.
People like irritate me that they're always talking about oh well, this person is making money off of this. It's like you see all these white YouTubers that are racist as F making all this money. Some of them have race channels or whatever the case is. Nobody shames them for making money. Only in our community where it's like you guys want to talk about somebody making money off of something that they do. It's ridiculous. It just kind of reminds me of the whole DJ Kid thing. It's like those black girls, I wish they had a way to be able to make money. I wish that they would be able to use their talents and to be able to broadcast certain things about themselves and for them to be able to monetize that. Like, just because I don't have to work a 9 to 5, like some of y'all do, why are you trying to shame me for that? But this is the problem. On black YouTube, some of these black men will try to bully you. Yeah, I'm scamming because I got Cash App. He said I was xenophobic. I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked.
This is Paris Milan, y'all.
Let me read what this person said.
So this is the thing. The reason why I'm doing this is because I did a couple of videos and I did not my volume was really low, and then now my computer's acting funny, so now my volume's back. So I did a video on Chrissy. She did a response to the whole DJ Kid Pope situation. And I'm actually gonna reshare those videos, and we probably gonna do this on live tonight. So this is what we gonna do. Black women, Paris Milan, black women are waiting like a week later to respond to the DJ Kid Pope situation. They waited a week to respond, to concoct their rebuttal, and it's BS, man. It's you usually hear the least common denominator, but black women in this situation is the most common denominator. It's 700 plus to this one white man. There's no way around this. So we just gonna listen to their rebuttals, man. So if you a father and you a father of young black girls, be in your daughter's life. I will tell black men to go file for full custody. Black men, we gotta start taking these kids from these mothers, man, and raise our children to. This is a mess, man.
More so about intercultural dating with black people.
So listen to this shit. This is just fun, because remember I told you guys, like when women start dating correctly and doing things correctly, they start putting simps out of business. If you know Angel Ramirez, this nigga been a simp for a long ass fucking time, and he kind of jumps back and forth. So now, you know, bridges are getting burnt. Yeah, to create a new narrative, a week and some days. They had to concoct whatever they about to say, and they waited till other content creators came out and said certain things, like Cynthia G and Chrissy and some other content creators, and how they spun it on black men. So now all of a sudden they're all coming out saying it's black men's fault.
Don't want me to make videos about
Right, and they were trying to blame it on black men, talking about some sisters. This is why you shouldn't support the brothers. And then when I did the video, I made a point to say, okay, well, the judge touched her, and the bailiff was, you know, rubbing this bitch's hair. So like, come on, man. 2 black women touched her compared to that one black man.
They're a little vague, but that whole revenge porn thing.
But this is hilarious. This is nothing short of comedy. If I was trying to get the full conversation, but I missed most of it. So, you know. But let's see what she's talking about. Let's tune in. Let's stream bomb Paris Milan. Niggas in Paris.
And post it and all that kind of stuff, because I could be sued for something like that. But the other person, you know, they laws might be a little bit different. How you fake when you just got caught lying about mentioning someone's name? Right.
This is fucking funny.
Who are we talking about? You just now tuning in? Yeah, y'all not about to get me sued. Y'all like, oh, just put a picture up.
Yo, this week
oh,
about to
just
be lit.
blur it. No, I'm not. He is not worth me doing that. Absolutely not. Nope. I was on his live yesterday. Dang. Y'all said something. Like, I was on his live yesterday and the comment flew away. Black men are not pro-black. Some are, but the majority on YouTube are not. They're on some F-ish. Yeah, I'm not putting no picture up. Like, no. I worked too hard to get my whole channel shut down over him. And the thing is, the reason why he kept saying, oh, well, do you got it? Because I'm not going to lie and say he sent me the picture directly because I didn't talk to him long enough. Like, the last time I spoke to him directly in a message was like last October. So it's been over a year. And it's like, you've been holding on to some bullish for a year? Really? You've been holding on to this for a year because I cut you off? Okay. All right. Black women love looking at black penis.
He said, how big was it?
That's ridiculous. Yeah, of course he would sue me if I would be dumb enough to post that. Like, y'all really trying to get me sued? And especially because he would get more money from me doing that because I live in California. And California is really coming down hard on people that post up like nude photos of other people. So I'm not going to do that.
It's called revenge porn.
Absolutely not. And y'all could think I'm, and the thing is,
they all
I'm willing to accept that you guys.
And the funny thing is, she was beefing with Chrissy. That's the funny part.
I don't care if you guys think that. You could think whatever you want, but I know I'm telling the truth. But you know, whatever.
This one topic made all of these hoes fall apart, and the simps are falling apart too.
If y'all want to still be lied to, oh well. But I'm not over here to be lying on nobody. You should have never mentioned me, and that's it. Thank you so much, Solar Lioness. Keep doing what you do. You're amazing. They can't take down an honest, intelligent black queen. Much love to you, babe. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm in California, he wants clout. Can y'all, I'm not posting it. I'm not blurring a face. I'm not doing nothing. Stop. Even if I did blur his face out and blur everything else out, I could still get sued. I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's not. But I feel like it was worth it on this Sunday because don't make threats. Thank you, Empress. If they ask again, just block them. And if they mention other YouTubers, block them too. Because this ain't got nothing to do with whoever else y'all mentioning.
Oh, that phone call was hilarious.
A married woman wouldn't be threatened to expose the fact she had someone dang, I missed your comment.
I wish she answers the phone to this.
I'll talk about that at 7.
I wish she called back. She and Callie, so
what happened. I'm not gonna explain it again.
Callie like 3-4 hours.
They don't believe. See, Elisa, they said, y'all want more evidence? They're not gonna believe it. Even if I posted the picture, they'd be like, "Oh, that's not him." It's like, all right.
Yeah, Callie like 3-4 hours.
He was just on a live talking about don't date white. They give you HIV, and it's like, yeah, but don't date men that you know are serial cheaters, emotional cheaters. But anyways, I got the video to do at 7, but y'all better tell him, don't mention me. If you don't F with me or whatever your problem is, leave me alone. I don't talk about you. Don't plan to. And stop sending your deep hits. Good night.
Oh, man, that was fucking funny. All right, y'all. Yeah, so what these women are doing is they're taking a long ass time to respond to this whole DJ Pope situation. Let me see. I want to actually do a live stream where I'm actually sharing the video of let me see of them talking about the situation. So I tried to screen grab Cynthia G's video, but she took it down. She's smart. Tried to screen grab Cynthia G's video where she was basically blaming it on black men, saying, oh, it's black men's fault, and the black man this, and the black man didn't protect us, and all this other stuff. And I saw what's her name? Who else was on? Who the fuck was on her? Who was on her live stream? Cerulean was on there. So I'm pretty sure he was pandering. If Cerulean Grey was on her live stream, I know for a Fendi fact that nigga was pandering. So Cerulean was on there. And the other girl, Irene Yvette. That's her name. Irene Yvette was on there. So I guess she got Cerulean or somebody else to agree that it's quote unquote black man's fault and protection and shit like that. And I tell you guys all the time, man, y'all got to be careful with these broads because, you know what I'm saying? These hoes, they're triggered, man. They're triggered. All of them. They're triggered. Their eyeballs are popping out their head. They mad, son. Hoes mad, son. Like for real. Like, these motherfuckers are mad as fuck. Dog. This shit is nothing short but hilarious, man. These hoes are definitely mad. Mad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. These hoes, they mad, man, and they can't, they don't know where to place the blame. You know what I'm saying? Because see, women are only gonna tell you something that they can relate to themselves. Well, I don't know no women like that, which is a lie. All of them do know women like that, but what they use is they use plausible deniability and they use cognitive dissonance, but they mainly use plausible deniability because with plausible deniability, they can hide behind their own, you know what I'm saying, their own they can hide behind their own BS because they know that they indulge in a lot of the shit that they try to, you know what I'm saying, that they try to perpetrate, or they indulge in a lot of the shit that dudes are trying to, you know, get them to you know, take you know, accountability for. And that shit, it just don't fly, man. So, like I said, these hoes are mad because if dudes were to come out and say, you know, all these girls want to date as hood niggas, and then they'll be like, no, not me. I date smart niggas. I date good niggas and shit like that. And then you play some shit like this.
Y'all need to stop trying to make girls feel bad about liking hood niggas. Like, y'all really need to stop that because at the end of the day, every bitch preference ain't to have the fucking preppy, fucking bookworm ass nigga. Every girl don't want that shit. I know I don't. I love me a fucking hood ass nigga. Like, oh my gosh, babe, I feel special. He just took me to his trap. Like, yeah, like, I like that type of shit. The fuck? Like, I don't want no fucking yes man. The fuck? Like, I love when I see a nigga Glock on his fucking hip. Like, oh my God, I be like, ooh, he can protect me. Like, he can protect me, period. Like, the fuck? I don't want no fucking, hey, baby, let's talk about it. Let's work it out. I'll bring you flowers. No, I want me a nigga to be like, hey, shut your ass up now. Do you still want something from the store? Hell yeah, I want something from the store, nigga. Like, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you. You know, I don't want no weak ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that preppy niggas is weak, but shit, that's what I prefer.
You play some shit like that, then they start, no, that's not true. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? It makes me think, man. So what I'm saying is that, you know, this is what's leading the sisters. This is exactly what's leading the sisters. And the sisters, you know, just this logic in general, the sisters start to soak this up. You know what I'm saying? All of this dog whistling and stuff like that. Vicariously, you know that, you know what I'm saying? These, not even you. Sisters know that these women are leading them down this tunnel, but they're like, hey, come on, follow me. You know, you don't have to take accountability for shit. Like, just the fact that she's not taking accountability for it, sisters actually get the what am I trying to say? They actually get the wink wink nudge nudge under the table that they don't have to do it. You see what I'm saying? So just the fact that they don't address or tackle certain topics or take accountability for certain things, or at least just say, you know what, sis, we're wrong. Let me just let's just take accountability. Let's just hear what these brothers have to say. We're wrong. They don't No, they know that, okay, you know what? If Paris Milan didn't have to take accountability for it, and she can get the dancing and saying that it's black men, or Chloe said something, or you know what I'm saying, all these other sisters say something, then they know, okay, you know what? I don't have to take accountability for it also. It's black man's problems and stuff like that. Because after a while, what the red pill does is that you start to learn that, okay, you know what? We could take our ball and go home. We can walk away. We can get the hell on. We don't have to, you know, really deal with these sisters. And then after a while, guess what happens? They start gaslighting themselves. And when they start gaslighting themselves, and then it comes time for them to, you know, start taking accountability for, you know, them gaslighting themselves, because, you know, niggas ain't gonna be out here laying down laws and shit like that, and we like, okay, well, we about to step the fuck off and get the fuck on. Guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna be subject to the laws of nature. And guess what's gonna happen? Nature don't give a fuck. Nature don't care if you a man or you're a woman. When nature start dealing out, nature is not like a nigga that's gonna be like, okay, you know what, man, these sisters do be going through a lot. Nature is not gonna feel black male guilt before they place down judgment. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you're going to have cases like this Jason Pope situation, where they're making choices, and even nature's going to be like, okay, niggas, y'all ain't going to check your women. You tripping? Okay, well, we going to check your women. Who is we? We is nature. And that's why these hoes are mad. Hoes are very mad. They're triggered.
Hoes mad. 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 Hoes mad.
They're very triggered. So once they start getting, you know what I'm saying? Once they start being subject to nature, they're going to be like, oh, okay. Damn, you know, the brothers can't help us out anymore. Now we really got to start being accountable for a lot of the shit that we doing. And it's funny. It's fucking funny. It's actually hilarious and then sad at the same time, you know? Because for you know what I'm saying, all of this shit that they're doing, and then they're coming back like, oh, well, why aren't y'all protecting us, man? Nah, y'all got it. You independent. You want, you know what I'm saying? You want your own, you know, you wanted to do what you want to do, so go ahead, do what you want to do. 700 women sleeping with a white man. How does this man have access to 700 bitches, and the most select of the goddamn select that you can mention in the black community don't even have access to 700 bitches? Help me make that make sense. Help me make that make sense. One white man with a do-rag and that dresses like he's from 2007 can pull 700 black women. That nigga ran through all the adjustable seven. Hold on. I don't even have to, you know what? I don't even have to sit up here and give y'all commentary. I can show y'all. I already did a show on this shit, and I got some more shows coming because I got to redo the shows that I did last time because my fucking volume was low. But I got y'all. These hoes talking about hypergamy and shit, and being sugar babies and all kinds of shit. Nope. We not about to do that today. Talking about hypergamy and shit. Then they get mad when you talk about it. Oh, y'all making fun of black women and all this other stuff. No. What's this? This John B. looking nigga can get all your bitches. This nigga can rack them up. Come on now. What's this? What's that? What is this? What's this? Not one black man in this picture. Not one black man in this picture, but it's our fault. And see, that's the thing. When they start, you know what I'm saying? When they start responding late and shit, that's what's called the hive mindset. That's what's called the echo chamber. That's the echo chamber, y'all. That's the dog whistle. They listen to one video and then they patent their argument and their narrative behind that one video. But us, as brothers, oh nigga, once we heard that shit individually, we got on code because we knew what it was all individually. Even though other people brought up some good points, individually, all of us knew what it was because we ain't have shit to do with it. We ain't had shit to do with it. It's just hilarious. Then they try to say he was with all ugly bitches. Nah, he had some dimes too. I don't know who the fuck this is, but she bad as shit. But anyway, probably not no more. Like Black Ram said, you know, we might have to quarantine. We might have to quarantine South Carolina, man. God damn. So like I said before, I don't want to hear y'all niggas talking about select and non-select for like a good 3 months. So this shit blows over, man. I don't want to hear the select and the non-select sentiments. But what we finna do tonight is I'm gonna have a collage. I'm gonna be playing all of their rebuttals, and I'm gonna shoot down every single one of their rebuttals. Hopefully Paris goes live again, because we gonna stream bomb that too. We gonna start stream bombing these hoes, man. And that's another thing. Let me tell you something. What's good about YouTube, fellas? Nowadays, you have to record women and record what they say, because you see how words mean shit to us. Words don't mean shit to women. It don't. Women don't have what's called a integrity model. Integrity only means shit to them when somebody's like showing it to them. You understand what I'm saying? Because integrity to them is consistency. See what I'm saying? Integrity doesn't mean keeping your word all the time with them. You understand what I'm saying? When they using words. So the best thing to do is record women. Have them record it. So the good thing about YouTube is that they record themselves. So you gotta do things where you like photo bomb them, and I said photo bomb. You gotta do things where you stream bomb them, and you know what I'm saying. You get their own words, them saying it in their own words and stuff like that. And then even if you get them on recording of them saying shit in their own words, then they still deny the shit. And that's their game, to lie and deny. Lie, deny, then multiply. Lie, deny, then multiply. You know what I'm saying? So look, we gonna be busy tonight. She said she going live at 7. It's probably 6 o'clock there because it's 9:57 here. So she in Cali. I think they're about 2-3 hours. I think when I went to Cali it was like 2-3 hours. Cause I know Hawaii is like 5 hours. So Cali is like 2-3 hours. So we're gonna be right back. And we're gonna go in on these hoes, man. Cause it seems like this week they choose to you know what I'm saying, to respond. And remember, I told you in my original Jason Pope video, I said, oh, they're gonna be quiet and be like, oh, you know, I just wanted to mourn in silence and all this other shit. Oh, bitch. And it's coming more evident that, you know, a lot of these women are frauds. Like they don't care about black women or the advice that they give black women. Like you go over to She-Ra7's channel. If this woman is so comfortable with playing men and scamming men, when you have bitches in bulk asking you stupid questions like, oh, I got me a white man, how do I get money out of him? Like, come on now. when women are quiet about this situation for a long ass fucking time, that speaks numbers, man. They out here talking about hypergamy, and saying, oh, you know what, go get you a sugar daddy and all this other stuff. They think their sugar daddy's gonna look like this. This is not what the situation looks like, man. They sugar daddies don't look like this. They're not old ass Conor McGregor looking niggas, and they not in shape. And what these women are teaching these young girls is nothing short but prostitution, because this is exactly what that shit looks like.
Glazing with the big chain, fading with the new rain. Foreign red when I dip, chasing in the 2 lane. Glazing with the big chain, fading with the new rain. Foreign red when I dip, chasing in the 2 lane. I go hard in the paint like Giannis and Bogut.
And when you tell these hoes, they get mad. When you tell them, when you really show them what that shit looks like, they get mad. They get triggered. You know what I'm saying? All of these hoes, they feminine minded, and they teaching your daughters how to be prostitutes, man. Like, these motherfucking little girls, they're like 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds, 19, 20-year-olds. Like, damn near every 18, 19, 20-year-old that I know that's in the hood, they selling ass. I'm like, bitch, did you even try? Did you even get a chance to, did you even try to go get a job or something? Did you even try? And the main people to blame for shit like that is the older black women. Then they get mad at you when you want foreigns. You understand what I'm saying? They get mad at you when you want to get you a nice little foreign broad, and you want to get you a nice little foreign car and chill the fuck out. Now when you want happiness because they displayed that they cannot make you happy, now all of a sudden you wrong. Now all of a sudden, oh, you like the white girl. Well, the white girl, she's going to get you in jail, and the white girl going to do this, that, and the third, and the white girl going to do this. What is the white girl going to do that's different from what you're doing? Like, sisters aren't sending you to jail. Like, sisters aren't keying up your foreign. Like, sisters aren't smacking you in the face and getting loud and belligerent with you and things like that, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. At least you get some type of peace, man. You need to have some type of peace. Not no feminine-minded sister that thinks, oh, you don't go through nothing, and oh, we have to go through all of this stuff, and oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, ho, I do history. I know history. The key word in his story is his story. So they get mad, like, when you ask them, okay, when did the shit that you talking about take place? Start asking women stuff like that on first dates and stuff like that. Ask them the questions. Ask them the questions they don't wanna answer. You understand what I'm saying? Ask them very direct questions and watch them get to dancing. Go ahead, ask them. What's your idea of masculinity? Like, in your humble opinion, what do you think masculinity is? That's a very legit question. That's an effective question, actually. Ask her, yo, what do you think masculinity is? And just look at her. Because masculinity is a bad thing unless it's working for them. Masculinity is a terrible thing unless they're benefiting from it. You understand what I'm saying? When masculinity is working for you and you're like, yo, you know what? I'm about to bounce. I'm not feeling this. You know what I'm saying? Now it's bad. But when it's supporting them, oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread. Because, see, women are opportunists. They're opportunistic minded, and they're lousy opportunists. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't know how to build character outside of their own fish box that's in between their goddamn legs. So what I'm saying to you is that, them being opportunistic and do not know how to take advantage. Well, they do know how to take advantage of it, but you have to fall for their shit before they can fully take advantage of it. But what I'm saying is that them being opportunistic and not really good at being opportunistic because they don't ever say anything that has your interest. You understand what I'm saying? They have to be getting something out of the situation for them to be fully with it. If it's something that's just for you, you can no. It don't even register in their mind. So they're always going to put themselves in position to, and they'll cloak it too. They'll make it look like something's for you, but at a certain point, they're benefiting from it. So she's never going to put you in a position where she's not benefiting from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that, you know what I'm saying, this Jason Pope shit happened. These simps out here acting a damn fool. These hoes don't know how to really respond to the situation. They're piggybacking off of each other's talking points, which is bullshit. And guess what the Black Manosphere is going to do? We're going to have a ball with this shit. So, I got some responses that I might do a separate stream on. And what I might do is, hopefully in between me doing the stream on those responses, we'll check back in with Miss Paris Milan, because I know she's going to be throwing some sneak shots at your boy Angel Ramirez like shit. And if you don't know who Angel Ramirez is, go look him up. You know what I'm saying? He's the Spanish dude, Dominican dude that identifies as Spanish and black or Afro-Latino or, you know, whatever, you know, he want to call himself. And he's been cool with Cynthia G. He's actually who just did a video on the same thing. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go over his video too. This nigga did a video, so we're gonna see what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime a nigga start talking like how I talk, you know, you gonna lose some female subscribers and shit like that. But you know, you gotta have tough skin, man. These hoes gotta come over here and they gotta know how niggas really talk, and they gotta understand where we coming from to properly love us. Because in their opinion, properly loving us don't have shit to do with them unless properly loving us means that we're gonna show them more love. So they'll band-aid it for a little bit, get you to show them some more love. That's why I'm telling y'all, man, don't be getting married nowadays, bro. That's why SBM, you better have your own place. When you done with the bitch, she can go home, you know what I'm saying? Don't have no broad staying over with you. I know you niggas like in-house pussy, which was the original concept of marriage, but nigga, you better learn how to send that bitch home. Real talk. Send that hoe home. Yo, take your ass home, and then once you send her home, you know what y'all need to do, especially if you a player. You know what you need to do? You need to get a box. See, I be ordering microphones and shit. I got boxes laying all around my house. So I get a box, which is the lost and found box. And you know what I do with this lost and found box? Bitches start leaving shit. Like, bitches will leave shit at your house so they can come back or they can see you again. You know what I'm saying? Because broads know that niggas really don't be liking them like that. So they gonna set up a situation to see you again. Like, motherfuckers be leaving earrings, drawers, fucking makeup, bags, shirts, all kinds of shit. You better have a fucking lost and found box. And keep it in your closet or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how these hoes mark their territory. They'll leave bobby pins. They'll leave a comb or a brush or something. You know what I'm saying? This one broad left her license here. Like, bitch, you don't... What are you doing? But that's how they see you again. That's how they set that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because slowly but surely, women know niggas not really trying to be around them like that. And you know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to be alone, man. Dudes need to have a break from femininity after a while so you can recharge your batteries and then deal with her or deal with another broad. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you juggling broads, man. I tell you niggas, man, If you really want to learn the game or just learn anything about female nature, let's say you get women and you want to learn something about female nature, have 3 of them. And sometimes use the same response on all 3 of them and see how it varies and see how it differs. You know what I'm saying? Just juggle 3 broads at a time. You can even have 2 jump offs in the main joint and you'll still get the same results, or 2 main joints in a jump off and you'll still get the same results. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to be careful out here, because dudes be like, you know, they be thinking they have to have football numbers. You don't have to have football numbers and bitches to actually get the full, you know what I'm saying, the full, you don't have to have football numbers. If you deal with at least 1 or 2 girls or just 1 girl a month, that's still enough. Because these hoes, they're the succubus. They drain you. They will drain you, my nigga, bruh. And then a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not saying you tricking, but a lot of them, they cost money. She want to go out and shit, or you know what I'm saying? You know, if she comes around you, she likes when you take her certain places and shit like that, or taking her certain places will alleviate her getting on your nerves in certain situations. So, you know, little shit like that. So definitely, if you really want to learn about women, go get you a children's book. Read that. Go juggle your little 3 broads. And then send their ass home. Eventually, they're gonna wonder, well, why can't I stay? Sometimes, you know, one or 2 days out of the week a bitch can stay, but I don't even advise that, because then once you start getting comfortable with that and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they start doing little shit like getting up and cooking breakfast and shit, and you like, damn, I can get used to this. And it's like, I remember one of my girls put me on a Scrapple. That was one of the worst things I could ever get put onto. Never mind. I'll tell y'all that story later, man. I'm gonna go find these shows and we're gonna critique them. We gonna go in on tonight's broadcast, man. We're gonna just do it on tonight's broadcast. So hopefully Paris comes back and then we're gonna bomb her stream. Oh, man. And going back to what my boy Auto Chris was talking about, they all do look like Chrissy. They all do echo chamber and echo box Chrissy. They're all literal carbon copies of themselves and stuff. And then when you look at a little bit of the older women on YouTube, because these women right here, these are like the young girls. These are the quote unquote. You have to look at women in classes. The Chrissies, the Paris Milan, these are like the class ratchet, but they claim to be more on the classy side. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look at what these women are talking about, these are the women that are like the educated class. So how we want to approach this conversation is that, yes, you don't want to judge women on a large scale, okay? Because after a while, all women are like that, but there is some no waltz. You understand what I'm saying? There's some broads that fall in between the cracks, but we're not talking about the exception. We're talking about the rule. So rule is you do want to judge a whole bunch of sisters like that, because a whole bunch of sisters that carry themselves the same way, they don't listen to a Paris Milan. They don't listen to a Chrissy. They don't listen to a Chloe. They don't listen to a 4 Harriet. They're not hanging out at Lipstick Alley. They're not listening to the Grapevine. You understand what I'm saying? So, but you know that if you go out with one of them hoes and you put them around that type of content, they will agree with it. Okay? So one can make the argument to say, okay, well, they're damn near the same. They're basically a carbon copy of each other. So the Paris Milans, the Chrissies, the Chloes, and all these other broads that, you know, I deconstruct a lot of their talking points. What I do is, what you need to do and how you need to look at the situation is basically saying that, okay, this is the hive mindset. So this is a particular type of girl that deems herself the educated class. This is the girl that, quote unquote, knows what she's talking about. This is the girl that will believe that she's smarter than you, or she's whatever, or better than you, and these guys are just dusty and they're petty and stuff like that and all this other shit, right? or they're cheap and stuff like that, or they're too good to date a guy that has a regular 9-to-5 job, or a guy that goes out and get a certification in whatever field and stuff like that. That's who they call the dusties. You understand what I'm saying? Because all of these broads believe that they're entitled to this nigga that got it all, that got the 6'6s, he's 6 feet, he has a 600 horsepower car, he makes 6 figures, you know what I'm saying, and all that other shit, right? So they believe that they're entitled to those type of brothers, which is a delusion, because when you know that, you know, the majority of black women are dating the minority of black men, and those will be the select brothers, the baby daddies that have like 4 or 5 kids and shit like that, because these women are fucking the same type of nigga, and they get mad at points like this Jason Kidd Pope shit, because this proves what black men have been saying the whole fucking time. 700 bitches done ran through this nigga. Do you think he targeted 700 bitches? You can't even target 100 bitches. After a while, you're chosen. And they fail to you know what I'm saying, to acknowledge that. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, these are the women that, you know what I'm saying, that are going after these type of guys. On a good night, a Jason Pope can pull a Chrissy. On a good night, a Jason Pope can pull a Chloe. On a good night, a Jason Pope can pull a Cynthia G. He's targeting black women. Targeting black women for what? Why don't y'all address that these hoes out here sleeping for tickets? Have you ever heard one of these hoes ever y'all echo chamber everything else? Why don't you echo chamber, hey, look, sisters, why are you sleeping with these niggas for tickets? You're a strong, independent woman. You can buy your tickets. No, girl, but they front side court seats. No, don't be fucking for tickets. Oh, no, they're not going to do that, because you want to know why? They themselves will fuck for tickets. They will fuck for tickets themselves. Real talk. And it's like, let me tell you something, man. It's like the tables are turning, fellas. What will be the first will be the last, and the last will be the first. And that is very true. And as above, so below. How is it that women that start out in these conversations say that they want the best for women? They want better for women. They're here for women. They understand women. They're giving women the game, right? And if they're so for women, when certain situations come up, the situation can only expose that they're not for women. And in the end, in a lot of cases, these women will expose themselves that they're not for women, because guess what? Women, and the same women that they're giving all of this game, are their competition. Are you going to give your competition the game? Are you going to give your competition the game? See, men, we don't give a fuck about giving our competition the game, because guess what? There's women for everybody. There's women for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? 22 a nigga, 42 a nigga, 62 a nigga. There's these hoes, and these hoes are for everybody. So why wouldn't I come on here and give you the game? But it's funny how these women say, okay, you know what? I'm going to give these women the game. And at some point, something happens, and then you realize that these women aren't giving the women the game. They're welcoming them into the sisterhood of failure. They're welcoming them into the sisterhood of failure. You understand what I'm saying? And And let me tell you something. Let me tell you how cold this game that I'm about to give y'all tonight is. Check this out. A pimp, right? Let's just say a pimp gives another pimp the game. Because a lot of pimps that deal with other pimps, they have to figure out a way to soak up game from another pimp to live successfully in this lifestyle, right? This pimp, quote unquote, lifestyle. You know what happens? You know what happens to a lot of pimps when they take another guy under their mentorship and teach another guy the game? Do you know what happens to them? They give a guy the game, and then after they give a guy the game, that same guy will turn around and take that man's bitch. Or the guy that's giving the other guy the game, he will take that man's bitch. Or his hoe. Or whatever you want to call her, whatever she goes by. He will take his woman. And you want to know what the first thing that person needs to do in that situation? Because a lot of times they used to call each other up and they used to serve each other. They used to call each other up and they used to say, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I got your girl. She's with me now. Send her clothes over. Send whatever she got over. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. Whether the teacher gets his hoe knocked or whether the teacher knocks the girl that he's trying to pimp on hoe, he teaches that man a very, very, very valuable lesson. And he teaches him in a way that, you know what I'm saying, only you can learn from that side of the game. Where is, don't put too much effort into one woman because they're for anybody. If I could take your woman, she really wasn't for you. Or your game is not that strong. He teaches you how to step your game up and go get some hoes from somewhere else. And probably not bring your hoes around him. But he teaches you a valuable lesson. That hoes come and go. One day is chicken, the next day is feathers. Hoes come going. These hoes come going. Now, if you knock the teacher for his hoe, you gonna get mad. You gonna get mad for real. You gonna get mad because now you gotta go back out there. You gotta start campaigning and stuff like that. But the irony in it is it teaches you a very, very valuable lesson. That hoe wasn't for you or something's wrong with your game. Because anytime you lose a hoe, it's probably something that you've been doing. Or sometimes a weird thing about the game, and I'm just not just talking about hoes. I'm using that as a metaphor for everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a square. I don't pimp. Let me say that for the record, like shit. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that you can apply the right game and still lose a bitch. You could be dressed to the T. You could have, the most crisp mouthpiece you could ever have, and you can still not get the bitch or still be looked at as a fool. So what I'm saying to you is that, where's the female equivalent of that? Where's their version of, and they do this all the time too. Some of these girls be knocking these girls, dudes and shit like that, but they don't really stick together and say, you know what, I was slipping, I need to tighten up. I need to do this, that, and the third. So you already right there, just with that fact, you can already make the inference that, you know what I'm saying? That, they don't have a real camaraderie when it comes to dealing with men. They're competition. They're trying to date the majority, the minority of men. Let you be in the same city as a woman, female content creator, and let you have all of this game and let you have success online, and these same and let's just say all of your viewers and your fans were other women that were in your city. Oh, this bitch definitely not about to give you the real game. Because if she's still single and she's still out there maneuvering in the city, you gonna start taking some shit that's hers. Ain't no bitch about to be happy, be like, hey girl, yeah, look, I applied what you said, and guess what? What? Hey, I have your husband. Ain't it crazy? Look how much game I got. I got your husband. Ain't that crazy? She not gonna be happy with that bitch. She not gonna pound that bitch. She not gonna say, yo, you know what? You passed the test. You know what? Fair and square. You got my girl. I mean, you got my guy. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, not even sending his clothes over. The nigga done took his PlayStation and shit. The nigga that took his PlayStation out your house, and he got his PlayStation at her house. Cause y'all know wherever a nigga lay his game system, that's where the fuck he gonna be. Wherever your PlayStation at, or your Xbox, or wherever your shit at, nigga, that's where you finna be. So what I'm saying to y'all is that, you know what I'm saying, it is but so real these women can be with each other. And the thing is that, you know, my, how the tables turn. And what it does is it takes a situation to explain how the tables have turned. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, I've been checking out a lot of guys. I've been on a lot of different dudes, you know, streams on the same topic. And what I realize is that there's a lot of guys out here giving women the raw truth about this situation. Aside from laughing. I'm not going to lie. We laugh like a motherfucker. But anyway, man, look, my hour is up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. We got some more content coming, man. It's DJ Kuda. I am in the motherfucking building, man. I am out. Let's get it.
Damn, son. Yeah. You just been cracked in the head with another DJ Young Kuda exclusive.
All right, man. I am out, man. Hit me up, y'all, man. We gonna have tonight's show, man. I got some more content coming for y'all tonight. Let me just check what's going on in the Black Manosphere. And let's see what we finna do. Oh, shit. Now everybody want to come in the room. Come on, man. Y'all done came in. Once the show about to end, y'all done came in. Okay. All right. Anyway, definitely hit me up. We got the show tonight. But like I said, and I'm gonna keep hammering this point home. You know what I'm saying? There is no female equivalent to what the pimp does. Okay? There is no female equivalent of her getting her nigga knocked and then she's still friends with this motherfucker talking about some, yeah, the game that I gave you, you applied it correctly. You can have him. You know what I'm saying? And we're still friends. You still my player partner. Nah. So these broads, they're being disingenuous with each other also. And for real, dudes are going to be more real with women if they can stand the content or if they want to sugarcoat what they finna say. Dudes are going to be more real with women than women are going to be real with other women because, I mean, what do we have to lose? What do we have to lose? And also, I want to play a clip, too, on the next show from my boy MOT, because MOT actually made a good-ass inference when we were on the live stream with Black Ram, where he was saying that male dating coaches are actually, I wouldn't say simps or panderers, but he made a good observation that they teach guys to be good men for women, or they're still kind of, to a certain degree, that he's right. To a certain degree, it's like, but then at the end of the day, he is kind of right. You know what I'm saying? Like the game that guys give other guys. I don't fucking know. Anyway, man, I'm out, y'all. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it.